What up, guys? It's me, Badger, and today I'm finally doing another cosplay video, but this one is actually making, which I've been dying to do, haven't been able to, and I am still not used to how bright this room was. One of the lights were broken, and so now it's bright. I'm like, I am blinded, son! And so I am still not used to that. Okay, anyway. Today, I'll be working on 2 cosplays at once. They're both of my Mandalorian cosplays. And I've already started these cosplays, and I will show you what I have gotten so far with each one, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so first up is my Hufflepuff Mandalorian cosplay. I have made the chest plate, which is here. I have written Quidditch team captain, so number 1. I'm putting some details onto there, and I have put it onto a bit of black fabric, and kind of formed it a bit so it can fit onto my body more. So this is really this cosplay is like my test run cosplay, so I can do it for the other one, the Mandalorian from The Mandalorian. I am not going to say his name. I am not bothered to, so don't hate me for that. And so one of the mistakes that I made with this chest plate, though, I am really happy with how it's turned out. I quite like that. I quite like this very much. But one of the things I realized is I should have formed it before I glued it on and before I painted it, because right here the glue kind of melted off because I had to form it, and I can't form it as much as I wanted to, so learn from my mistakes. And speaking of cosplay mistakes, speaking of cosplay mistakes, there's a little something I want to show you, which, again, learn from my mistakes so you don't have to make them. Alright. You might be thinking, what on earth is this thing? I would ask the same thing. So it used to be one of those it was a foam dome, and I was trying to make my Loki helmet have the dome on top of it because of the type of Loki helmet and design that I went with. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to get this dome. And I saw this at Hobby Lobby, and I was like, oh, this is perfect, yes. And so I got the paint, and I don't know what happened. I guess this type of foam doesn't allow you to, so I started spray painting it, and it started soaking in. I was like, okay, I'll just have to do more than one layer, so I did. And when I came back, it's this monstrosity, which you see here. It went into itself, and the paint ate at the foam. I am very confused. But yeah. So I did, just to see if paint actually does go into this stuff at all, because I'm like, is it something I did wrong? Maybe it's because I didn't put a primer on top, though I doubt it would have done much. It probably would have just soaked in, and it would have this mess. When I actually got it out, it had a very long time to dry. It was still kind of wet in the crater area and kind of mushy, and it was it wasn't good. It was a disaster. So yeah, you can paint it, just hand paint it, but you can't spray paint it. And so yeah, fun cosplay tip for the day. Okay, but back to the other cosplay stuff. Here I have my chest plate, and I'm going to do some more work on this, because I did do some forming after it was painted and after I glued onto the fabric. And so I'm not going to have anything the chest plate is going to be glued onto or connected to permanently. I have this Hufflepuff shirt, which I can't get at the moment, but basically get pinned onto there, and that's what's going to happen with that. And also, recently, Mardi Gras happened, so that was lots of fun, and it left me with some opportunities for this chest plate. I don't remember which side this went to. Yep, it went to right there. So I'm going to hot glue these beads on to give it a bit of bling and personality to it. I just cut it out of one of the Mardi Gras beads, just the beads that they throw at you. I have a gazillion amount of beads. I don't care how much I cut up, to be honest. And that's going to get hot glued onto this. And I'm actually having a lot of fun with this cosplay. I would recommend at least doing one OC kind of cosplay where you're not following like instructions and stuff. It's really good for learning your techniques and just having a whole bunch of fun, letting creativity flow. Of course, with cosplay, your creativity is already flowing, but this allows you to have a little bit more creativity. Whereas with a character that has already been already created, where a canonized character with a certain look, certain stuff, you're more leaning towards what they are supposed to look like, and you have to get that kind of semblance. So I would recommend doing at least one OC character. Another part of this cosplay, I don't really care. So these are like, this is my leg piece. It's literally going to go on like here. It's cardboard stuck covered in duct tape, and this one's going to go here. This is just roughly based off of the Mandalorian from the Mandalorian, but has helped me learn that doing straps via the duct tape, like I tried here, doesn't really work, because when I try to, it just doesn't fit very well. I mean, it either gets too small or too big, and it slides off after I move around for a bit. Like, at the moment it's fine, but then it starts to slide in. There we go. It's gone. So I'm going to fix that, which I'll hopefully do in this video. I don't know how long that's going to take, but I'm going to fix that. Probably get like actually cloth strips to hold them into place so that I can just strap it on whenever I need to. That is what I've got so far for my Hufflepuff Mando, and so I'm now going to show you my Mandalorian cosplay from the Mandalorian. That was not for me. It's for someone else, and here's what it looks like so far. So these are the pieces so far. As you can see, I have the chest plate pieces. They're not attached to anything. I'm still working with the vest bit, and what I've got so far for the shoulder pieces. So that's kind of what it looks like laid out. Sorry that the camera's kind of wobbly. I do not have a very proficient way of holding it quite yet. Here's a kind of closer look at both of these pieces, and the camera's kind of blurry for some reason. Okay, kind of closer look at these pieces. I really like this piece. I did not paint this. Again, this was after I realized I should have formed them before I painted them, but it's fine. The person who I'm making this for, my brother, if you saw my previous video, the non-Lego builder reviews Lego sets, this is who, the person in that is whom I'm making this for. He helped paint with this. He did a really good job. It makes it look kind of rusty. So what we're kind of aiming for this, this one in particular is not necessarily the full Beskar metal armor that he has later on in the show. We started making this before he even had those pieces, so we're just going to have like one of these shoulder plates, this is literally all I have for it right now. One of these shoulder plates is going to be the Beskar one, and one of them is not going to be, or they're both going to be Beskar. I haven't quite decided that yet. So it's going to be a mixture between all of those. And so that's going to be fun. And yeah, so for this, and this is just the middle piece because we reckon to add a bit of Beskar in the middle just to spice things up a bit. So at the moment I do not have the vest bit which Mando wears in it. I am still trying to get that, which is problematic, but it's fine. So for the remainder of this video, I'm going to work primarily on this cosplay in particular, and I'm going to do some more armor pieces. Won't be able to show you any like the painting stuff because I need to do someplace where I can't video, sadly, and we'll go from there. Hopefully I'll be able to do some of the Hufflepuff Mandalorian. I might have to put this video into 2 parts or more than 2 depending on what happens. But I'll keep you guys updated and posted, and hopefully things will go well. I don't know. I decided to start with the thigh pieces. I have some reference pictures here, but I'm just going to first off draw the template using this, and it's going to be roughly the same size as the thigh pieces with my Hufflepuff Mandalorian, and I'm going to do that, and then like you normally do, trace it onto the cardboard, which is in there, and go from there. Okay, so I have traced and cut out my templates. So this is the one for the thigh armor. I know it looks like ridiculously huge. It's like bigger than my head. See? Bigger than my head. But when you curve it, it kind of goes into the correct shape, and it'll fit just fine. And I also drew on the bits that are going to be added on because they're not just flat pieces. There's like little bits that are coming up. I'm gonna put a little bit of thinner craft foam onto those pieces to make it come out a bit more. And there's not much to say about the knee. It's literally just this. It is very boring. And I also drew out the template for when you on the gloves. You notice he has this kind of design kind of thing. So I decided just to cut out the template now, even though I'm gonna cut out these little bits when I'm also cutting out the bits for these armor because I need to get it done anyway. So I'm gonna go and get the stuff I need, and yep. For the cardboard, you can literally use anything. Like I am literally using anything. I've just got this box which I'm going to tear apart. No, not like that. It went too far. But yeah, you can use anything. I am also using graham cracker box. Your cardboard that you're using doesn't need to be glamorous. As long as it's cardboard and it functions, pretty durable, but thin enough, it doesn't really matter what it originally was for. So I am going to be using this, and I have like a whole stockpile of just cardboard boxes. Funny thing, actually. So I needed to get new shoes because I have weird feet. And I needed to get new shoes to be able to put my inserts for my feet. And This is not coming off well. Okay. This is called reckless tearing and bringing it apart. Don't do this. Don't do what I did. Okay. But, yeah, when I went to get the shoes, I was more excited for the box than I was for the actual shoes, which my friends thought was hilarious. They were like, why are you so excited for the box? You got these awesome new tennis shoes. I'm like, yeah, they're cool, they're fine. But I got a box! Until I started cosplay, I didn't really take to heart the saying, one man's trash is another man's treasure, and that is so true. Especially when you're a cosplayer like me and don't want to spend a dime on anything. Where did my pencil go? It was right here. The conundrums of cosplay. You think your stuff is one place and then it's gone. I'll come back when I found my pencil. My pencil. Oh my goodness. I hate it, like, when that happens. Like, you're like, where's my pencil? Or like, where's my pen? Or my scissors? Or my knife? That one sounded kind of wrong. And then you're like, it was literally right in front of my face. And it's so annoying. Yeah, so I'm just going to trace onto the cardboard now. I'm going to do the knee bits on both sides here. And this box, I'm actually going to use a lot of this box because it's going to be the thinner bits to add a bit more detail to it to make it lifted up. So I'm going to do that. A conundrum. I got the template ready to put on here and it's too big. Unless I want to have that little crease in the cardboard, which I really don't want, I might have to cut down my template, which is going to be annoying. I do not want to cut back my template because I might have to ruin it, and it's already a little bit smaller than I want, but still a good size. And I don't have any more of the right cardboard, so I am going to see what I can do, and I'll keep you updated. There is one. It's actually a lot bigger than the template. I am happy. It's slightly thicker than I want it to be, but it will be fine. I am happy. Yes! I hate when stuff like that happens. Like, you get everything you want ready, and you have everything set, and then all of a sudden a malfunction. It's like when you actually wear the cosplay. Making the cosplay and wearing the cosplay, same things happen. Like, when I went to the children's hospital, one of the straps for my wrist guard, for my wrist guard was too small, so it kept on coming undone. The Velcro kept on coming undone. What was that? Oh, it was a receipt. And then the Velcro came off all together, and I was like, ah! So I was like sticking it back on because it was like sticky Velcro. I was like, stick, stick, stick. I was like talking to the kids, like, yeah, you want a picture? Hold on, let me fix this. That's another thing I need to fix. Yeah, I'll do it someday. Those golden words. I'll do it someday. AKA, I will do it when I remember again, which will be 2 months from now, most likely. And if you're probably wondering why I keep on pausing the video like I do and not like fast forwarding it, because I do not have the ability to fast forward yet. I don't know how, because I am not that smart or really good at editing. So my artistic talents are more physical than computer-esque. That's not my forte. What the flap? Ha! It's like a giant thing. If I was doing a different armor, I would totally just use this and cut it a little bit, and this would be perfect for the chest plate, but I'm not doing that. It reminds me of a chest plate that I saw while looking up cosplay. Because, you know, I get bored, so I just look up cosplay in general with no idea what I'm doing. So, yeah. Hey, so, I got the knee armor cut out, the knee pieces. One of the reasons why I wanted it to be thinner, it would have been easier to bend into the shape I wanted, but it's okay. I've got traced on to this big thing. You cannot see this. Oh, yeah, no, you can't see it. But I traced onto their, the thigh pieces, and I'll have to finish this tomorrow because I'm being a naughty child and doing cosplay, and I'm behind on school. People say, hey, homeschool should be easier. Homeschool, all you're done before everyone else, right? Right, you get so much free time and get to all this stuff. No. No, that's not, no. No. No, 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 no. 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 In the words of Batman. I love that movie. They go Batman. Yes. Cosplay ideas just forming. Nope. Nope. Another time. It's not easy. In fact, a lot of times, two of my siblings go to public school, and they get home around 3-ish, and I'm like, okay, have fun playing, and I'm like, working hard on algebra and all this stuff, and like, one time it's, oh my goodness, it's 5 o'clock, and it's like, it's time to eat, and I'm like, no, and then I have to do school until 9, so I'm doing school all day, and technically today's a holiday, but I still do school today because I'm behind. Like I said, I'm behind. So that's fun. So I'll hopefully come back to this tomorrow. And I was hoping to do a lot more today than what I had done, but I spent too long saying what I have already gotten done, and yeah, the pencil was annoying also, so I'll see you guys tomorrow or whenever I can get back to it. Of course, you guys won't be affected by the time, it's just me. Well, you will be affected because that's when later I'll be able to release this video. But if you see me in a different shirt, that's why. Hey guys, again. So it's been more than tomorrow, been about 4 days. What can I say? School is very taxing and a bit more important on my list than cosplay, which is sad. Or, well, it depends on your point of view. So, but since I've been gone, I have cut out all the pieces, so like the knee pieces, which are, yeah, the knee pieces, the shin pieces, and the various bits, which, oh, hello, the various bits, which will go onto the gloves. That probably should be better if I do it, but now you can see them separately. It'll go onto the gloves because while you're cutting out cardboard, might as well do it all at once. Even though I'll probably cut out more cardboard from now. So from here, I'm just going to shape it. I already started shaping this one. I should have shaped it the opposite way because I now just realized that because when I painted the smoother sides, as you can see, it's shiny. The smoother sides would have been really great for metal, and I messed up there. So that was fun. But yeah. So one of the things that I really love about cardboard is how easily you can shape it. With this, I'm trying not to get much creases into it. But yeah, I love cardboard because it's so easy to shape. You don't need to add any heat or like you have to do with craft foam and other stuff. It's just really, really easy to get it into the shape you want it to. If you want it curved, it can get curved. See? It's curved now. And it can fit on my thigh. Sort of. I haven't fully done it. Besides, it's not meant to go onto my thigh. It's meant to go on my brother's thigh. And he has a bigger thigh than I do. So, that's fun. So I was going to cut up because you know how I said that there's like bits around the edge and like through the middle that make it look nicer, on the actual thing. So I realized I don't have enough craft foam or cardboard to do what I desire. And so that is annoying, but it'll look just as good without those extra bits. If I need to, I can just hot glue those bits on later on. But it's still annoying, especially when your cosplay motivation bursts through you after a very long time. You're like, yes, I have a plan. I know what I'm doing. And then all of a sudden, nope. You can't do that, my friend. You're not allowed to. Might as well do it the same way since I already messed up this way. Otherwise, they'll be weird and you want it to match. So kind of just work it. No, the cardboard is not getting buff. Well, it's not getting ripped. Wait, it might get ripped, but not in the human sense of the word. I just confused myself on so many levels. But yes, this one's actually bending way less than the previous one, so it's being a bit more difficult. You naughty cardboard! How dare you be so naughty? Okay, so it's starting to curve more. Yay! That's exciting. So curve! After I get these all formed and more into shape and curved and stuff and look like actual bits of armor and things that you wear upon your person, I'll paint them. So when I go down to go painting, I'll be in an area where there will be stuff that is copyrighted, and so I'll be silent and you can't hear me. So I'll try to voice over that. So that's going to be fun. Ugh. Honestly, I feel this cardboard. This is what I feel like school does to me every day. It's like, bend this way. And I'm like, I don't want to. But it's like, nope. You have to. Let's see if the curvedness matches. Not quite. This one still has a bit to go. The top one is. Alright. Just a little bit more on both of them, I think. I'm trying not to crease it. A lot of times I will crease it, but this one I don't want to do that because I want it to have a smooth surface. See, there's like a crease there, and that's a big no-no for me right now. I don't want that crease. I am now downstairs. I'm going to put the paint in there. It's this nice silver paint. I don't know what I was trying to do there. I could not see the words. And yes, squeeze it in! Squeeze it! Squeeze! Yes, I had so much fun doing that. I don't know why. I was trying to show the brush, but it failed. And why did it get dark all of a sudden? Okay. And now, paint it. I know my method of painting is not the cleanest. I can attest to this. But it works for me. Oh, yep, showing you some stuff. How fun. And now paint, stroke, 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 stroke some more. Yay. Just, yes. I was not shy with the paint at all. Like, at all. Because the more I put it on, the more it got layered and the better it looked. So, you know, I tried to make it not as streaky as possible, but that was hard to achieve at times. So, yes. I have completed one, as you see here, and now I'm moving on to the rest. I have all of these fun stuff. Yay! Preparing myself mentally. And so I painted on the shiny side, and that was no bueno. That was no good. Not a good idea. No, as my past self said. Not good at all. I'm back in my normal domain. I am waiting for those bits of armor to dry. I decided to only do one of the shoulder plates silver, like Bhaskar, because I don't know. I think I ran out of the color that I did for the chest plate, but I'm going to double check. I might change my mind. I don't know. Just for now, I've only painted one. Though I'll have to do another coat on it because you can see that like crazy. You can see it wasn't as bad as the knee armor, but honestly, I am saying all these incorrect terms. I know bits of armor, I just forget them and I can't be bothered to use their actual terms. I'm sorry for those people who are like to know the accurate terminology for these bits of armor. I apologize. I should have apologized in advance and I forgot to do that. So I'm saying sorry now. So yeah, I'm just going to wait for those to dry. And then do another coat over them. And then I'm not going to do any weathering in this video. I'm going to weather all of it all together, like the chest plate, well, I'm not sure if I'll weather the chest plate. It looks pretty weathered already. But whatever is going to be weathered, whatever is going to be weathered, that's a mouthful. But anyways, whatever is going to be weathered, I'm going to do it all at once. All of them together. So that will be at the end. So, yeah. Once again, I'll come back as soon as that has happened. So, this is what I've gotten done so far. I really liked how all of the pieces of armor have come out. And this is kind of what it all looks like together. It's really starting to look like an actual, like, bits of armor. So I'm really happy with that. And I think that this is all I want to leave for this video. I've run out of time. And yeah, so the next video I'm going to be working on the gloves for this cosplay, which I'm excited about. That's going to be fun. And yeah, so keep checking out videos. Sorry that this one has come out after a while. I know it's been a while since I've posted, but yeah. So see you guys next time.